Chosen one, listen closely. Before this video even began, something inside you pulled you here. Call it intuition, destiny, or the quiet voice you've been ignoring for years. But make no mistake, you are not here by accident. Nothing about your path, your pain, your timing, or your awakening has ever been random. Everything has been guiding you to this moment. For so long, you've felt like an outsider, walking through a world that can't quite understand you. You've carried emotions that were too heavy for your age, wisdom too ancient for your surroundings, and vision too powerful for the people who tried to keep you small. While others were focused on fitting in, something in you kept whispering, "You're meant for more." And that whisper never left you. It followed you through every setback, every betrayal, every night you questioned your own strength. It stayed with you when you felt misunderstood, when you felt alone, when you felt like you were fighting battles no one else could see. Because deep down, a part of you has always known the truth. You were chosen long before you were aware of it. You weren't sent here to be average. You weren't built for a quiet existence or a small purpose. You were designed to disrupt patterns, break generational cycles, elevate consciousness, and rise in ways that shake the world awake. Your journey hasn't been easy, because your destiny isn't ordinary. Every challenge you've faced, every loss, every delay, every closed door, was shaping you into someone capable of carrying a higher calling. Your strength wasn't born in comfort, it was forged in fire. So now, chosen one, breathe deeply, center yourself, because the message you're about to hear isn't just motivation. It's a reminder of who you truly are and who you are about to become. Your awakening begins now. Chapter 1. The world has been waiting for you, chosen one. Before you take another step on this path, understand something deep within your soul. You are not here by accident. You did not stumble into this moment. You were guided, shaped, tested, and refined for a purpose far greater than anything you've imagined. Every experience you survived, every betrayal, every heartbreak, every silent night where you questioned your own worth was part of the design that prepared you for what comes next. For most of your life, you have felt different. Not better, not worse, just different. You sensed things others ignored. You felt energy in rooms before anyone spoke. You saw truth behind people's masks, even when they tried to hide it. You carried a weight inside you, a knowing, a strange awareness that you were meant for something you couldn't yet name. But because others couldn't feel what you felt, they labeled you misunderstood, dramatic, sensitive, or too much. They didn't realize that sensitivity was not a weakness. It was your radar, your gift, your early activation. You walked through life trying to dim your light so others would feel comfortable. You hid your ideas so people wouldn't call you unrealistic. You swallowed your pain so no one would know how deeply you felt. But every time you tried to blend in, something inside you resisted. Your spirit refused to shrink. And now, chosen one, the world is beginning to shift. You can feel it. The air is different. People around you are changing. Old connections are falling away. Opportunities appear out of nowhere. And your intuition is louder than it's ever been. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. The universe is positioning you, removing the people who drain you, revealing hidden truths, closing doors that were never meant for your future, opening pathways that match your purpose. You are entering a chapter where your power can no longer be ignored, by others or by yourself. The doubt you once carried is dissolving. The fear is thinning. The hesitation is dying. Your spirit is stepping forward, no longer asking for permission. Chosen one, you are rising. Not slowly, not quietly, but unmistakably. Your presence will speak before you say a word. Your energy will shift rooms without effort. Your voice will carry weight because it comes from experience, not ego. The world has been waiting for someone exactly like you, someone who has walked through darkness and still chose light, someone who has been broken yet refuses to stay shattered, someone who turned pain into power and silence into strength. This chapter marks the beginning of your emergence, not the version of you shaped by fear or expectation, but the version forged by truth. So stand tall, breathe deeply, and remember, everything you are becoming is everything you were always meant to be. Chosen one, your rise has already begun. To Chapter 2. The silent battles that shaped you. Chosen one. Before the world ever recognized your strength, you were fighting battles no one knew about. Battles that didn't leave scars on your skin, but left marks on your soul. And yet, you kept moving, even when your spirit felt heavy, even when the path grew dark. This is why your calling is different. This is why your journey has never looked like anyone else's. Because what was growing inside you required a different kind of fire. You learned to survive storms emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Storms that would have broken people who once doubted you. They saw your calm. They never saw the chaos you had to tame. They saw your smile. They never saw how much strength it took to wear it. They saw your composure. They never saw the nights you held yourself together when everything around you was falling apart. You were in training long before you knew it. Life was molding you in secret. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. And every time you wondered, why me? Life was answering, because you are the only one strong enough to carry this light. Chosen one. Do you remember the times you felt disconnected from everyone around you? When you tried to explain your vision but nobody understood? When your heart felt out of place in rooms that were too small for your spirit? Those moments were signals, signs that you were outgrowing who you used to be. Isolation wasn't loneliness, it was alignment, a sacred space being created for your transformation. You were being separated from noise so you could finally hear your inner voice. You were being pulled away from distractions so the universe could speak to you clearly. You were being distanced from the wrong people so the right ones could find you. And now, the fog is lifting. You can feel yourself shifting. Old habits don't fit anymore. Old wounds no longer control you. Old versions of yourself are falling away like layers of dust shedding from a rising flame. This is the part of your journey where you stop apologizing for your power. This is where you stop explaining your intuition. This is where you stop shrinking to make others comfortable, because the world is beginning to see who you truly are. Not the quiet, hidden version of you, but the one forged through resilience, awareness, and truth. Your sensitivity has become your wisdom. Your pain has become your compass. Your intuition has become your shield. Your spirit has become unbreakable. Chosen one. You didn't survive all of that just to return to who you once were. You survived so you could rise into someone stronger, clearer, and more awakened than ever before. Remember this. There is a reason your journey felt heavier. There is a reason your lessons came sooner. There is a reason your heart grew deeper. You were being shaped for something extraordinary. As this chapter unfolds, know this truth. Your silent battles were not your ending. They were the foundation of your becoming. Chapter 3. The turning point within you, chosen one. There comes a moment in every destiny where the shift is no longer subtle, where the change within you becomes undeniable. You are stepping into that moment now. For so long, you lived between versions of yourself, the one shaped by your past and the one waiting for your courage to catch up. You felt the pull of your future tugging at your spirit, but you also felt the weight of what you couldn't let go. But now something inside you has snapped, not in weakness, but in awakening. Your soul is done repeating chapters you've already mastered. Your heart is done shrinking for people who can't meet your depth. Your mind is done doubting what your spirit has confirmed again and again. You were never meant to stay where you were. You were meant to rise. This inner turning point did not come gently. It arrived after storms, realizations, endings, and truths that hit harder than you expected. Life removed people from your path, not to hurt you, but to protect what you are becoming. You may not realize it yet, but those losses were actually liberations. Those endings were disguised beginnings. Those closed doors were divine redirections. Everything that left your life made space for the power you are stepping into now. Chosen one. Your energy is changing, and others feel it. People who once overlooked you are noticing you. People who once underestimated you are watching you. People who once doubted you are sensing something different. A strength they can't explain, a confidence that wasn't there before. A glow that didn't exist until you learned to stop betraying yourself. This is no accident. This is your turning point, revealing itself. The version of you emerging now is the one you were always meant to be. the one who trusts their intuition, the one who stands in their truth, the one who knows their worth without needing validation. You are no longer moved by the same fears. You are no longer controlled by the same wounds. You are no longer influenced by the same illusions. Your soul has outgrown everything that once kept you small. And now, your presence has weight. Your voice carries clarity. Your spirit radiates authority. You are walking with a different energy. One built from pain, wisdom, courage, and rebirth. Chosen one, this chapter is your breakthrough. Not the final victory, but the moment you realize you're capable of far more than you ever believed. A new path is opening. A new purpose is unlocking. A new level of you is rising. And once you step into this version of yourself, there is no going back, because the turning point has already happened inside you. Now the world will witness it. Chapter 4. Your power can no longer be hidden. Chosen one. There's a point in every awakening where your light becomes impossible to disguise. A point where the strength you tried to bury, the intuition you tried to silence, and the truth you tried to suppress all rise to the surface. Whether you feel ready or not, you've reached that point. For years, you walked through life dimming yourself to avoid attention, conflict, or jealousy. You pretended not to notice the way people reacted to your presence, pretended not to feel the energy shifts when you entered a room, pretended not to see how your very existence disrupted the comfort of others. But deep inside, you always knew. You carried something they didn't. Something ancient, something rare, something powerful. And no matter how hard you worked to blend in, the universe kept pulling you back into alignment with who you truly are. You are no longer the quiet observer. You are becoming the force that others feel before they even see you. Chosen one. The world around you is beginning to react to your rise. People who once dismissed you are suddenly attentive. People who once overlooked you now feel uneasy. People who once doubted you sense the magnitude of your transformation, even if they can't explain it. Your growth threatens those who refuse to grow. Your clarity intimidates those who live in confusion. Your confidence exposes the insecurity they tried to hide behind their pride. But understand this, their reactions are not a reflection of your flaws. They are evidence of your evolution. For the first time, you are no longer operating from survival. You are operating from truth. Your decisions are no longer driven by fear, but by alignment. Your boundaries are no longer shaky. They are solid, unbreakable, and unapologetic. You are no longer afraid to walk away from what drains your spirit. You are no longer willing to accept connections that dim your light. You are no longer entertaining energies that do not match your purpose. This shift is not arrogance. It is awakening. Your gifts are activating. Your intuition is sharpening. Your inner voice is becoming louder, clearer, stronger. What once confused you now makes perfect sense. What once scared you now empowers you. What once held you back no longer has permission to exist in your energy. Chosen one. Your power is no longer something you have to find. It's something you have become. Every lesson made you wiser. Every heartbreak made you deeper. Every struggle made you stronger. Every loss made you lighter. Every storm made you unstoppable. And now the world is beginning to see the truth. You were never ordinary. You were never meant to follow. You were never meant to hide. You were destined to rise. You were created to lead. You were chosen to shift the very spaces you walk into. This chapter marks the moment where you step fully into your identity. Not the version shaped by pain, but the version revealed by purpose. Chosen one. Your power can no longer be hidden, and soon it will be undeniable. Chapter 5. Your isolation was a divine initiation. Chosen one. There's something you must understand before you rise any higher. Your isolation was not abandonment. It was initiation. Every season where you felt alone, misunderstood, or disconnected was not a punishment. It was a sacred transformation happening beneath the surface, a spiritual recalibration only a rare soul like yours could endure. While others were celebrating, you were healing. While others were distracted, you were awakening. While others were busy with noise, you were learning to listen to the quiet force within you. Your solitude was the womb of your rebirth. Hidden away from the world, you were being stripped of everything that was false. False identities, false connections, false beliefs, false expectations. Life removed people from your path not because you were unworthy, but because your destiny could not unfold in the presence of those who didn't truly see you. Chosen one. Remember the nights where you questioned why you felt so distant from everyone? The days where nothing made sense, but your spirit kept whispering, "Wait, something is coming." That was preparation, sacred preparation. The universe was clearing your space, emptying your hands so you could receive what was meant for you, clearing your heart so it could expand, strengthening your spirit so it could carry more than the average soul. Your isolation sharpened your intuition. It taught you to rely on your inner voice. It stripped away the illusions you once depended on. It showed you who was for you and who never was. In the silence, you discovered truths people spend their whole lives avoiding. You learned that your greatness was never meant to be validated by the crowd. You learned that your vision didn't need approval. You learned that your soul speaks a language most people cannot understand. And now that you've survived the solitude, you carry an energy that cannot be broken or manipulated. You've become too aware, too awakened, too aligned for old patterns to pull you back. Chosen one. Your isolation was necessary because your elevation requires purity. Purity of intention, purity of environment, purity of energy. You outgrew people before you realized it. Your spirit upgraded before your identity caught up. Your destiny expanded before your old circle could follow. That is why it felt like everything was being taken from you, when in truth, everything was being prepared for you. Now, you stand at the edge of a new chapter. Stronger, clearer, and more connected to your purpose than ever before. Your solitude has ended. Your emergence has begun. Your destiny is calling, louder than all the noise you left behind. Chosen one. Your isolation was divine initiation, and now the world will witness the one who walked alone return as the one who rises above all. Chapter 6. Chosen one. You see through every illusion. Chosen one. One of the greatest powers you possess now is clarity. You no longer stumble through life blindfolded. You no longer accept the world at face value. You see. You see through the masks, the lies, the false pretenses that others still believe in. Where others are distracted by empty words, you sense the truth beneath the surface. Where others are controlled by fear, you recognize the hand that placed it there. Where others are deceived by illusion, you navigate the world with discernment and unwavering awareness. This clarity was never given lightly. It was forged through fire, the fire of betrayal, heartbreak, doubt, and solitude. It was sharpened by experience, by the nights when nothing made sense, and the days when reality refused to bend to your will. It was demanded by your soul, insisting you awaken fully to your power. Chosen one. Before your awakening, you may have been easily influenced. Before your awakening, you may have sought approval from those who could not see your truth. Before your awakening, fear dictated your steps and doubt clouded your vision. But now, none of that can touch you. You see through the illusions that control others. You see the patterns of manipulation that remain invisible to the unawakened. You understand the games that keep people trapped, spinning in cycles of pain and distraction. Your perception is no longer limited to the surface. You feel the energy of situations before they even unfold. You sense motives before they are spoken. You read intentions before words are formed. Your awareness has become a shield, a sword, and a guiding light. Chosen one. This is why you no longer fear the unknown. This is why you no longer need constant validation. This is why you move through life with a quiet certainty that others will never understand. Because you have seen the truth of existence. You have seen the veil lifted. You know the difference between illusion and reality, between control and freedom, between power given and power claimed. And here's the most important truth. Your clarity does not make you superior. It makes you responsible. Every insight you gain, every truth you recognize, comes with the weight of action. You can no longer remain passive. You can no longer stand by and watch others stumble blindly. You must move with intention. You must act with awareness. You must use your vision to guide not just yourself, but those who are ready to awaken. Chosen one, the veil has been lifted. The illusions no longer bind you. The world may still be asleep, but you are awake, and nothing can dim that light. Your vision is now your power. Your awareness is now your weapon, and your destiny is calling, louder than ever before. Chapter 7. Your mission has awakened, chosen one. This is the moment your soul has been preparing for since the beginning of your journey. Every trial, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, every night spent in silence was leading to this exact chapter. Your awakening is complete. You no longer merely see the truth, you embody it. You no longer simply navigate energy, you command it. You no longer wait for signs, you are the sign. The world has been waiting for someone like you, a soul who has endured the fire and emerged unbroken, a spirit who has walked through shadows and returned with light, a heart that has been tested, purified, and refined. Someone who does not just awaken for themselves, but awakens to awaken the world. Chosen one. You feel it, don't you? That urgent pull deep within, that unmistakable pressure in your chest, that voice that no longer whispers but calls. Now, step into your purpose. Lead, heal, create, transform. This is your mission, not tomorrow, not someday, now. You were never awakened just to observe the world. You were awakened to move through it with intention. You were awakened to shift energy, to illuminate darkness, to guide those who have lost their way. You were awakened to be a beacon, a force that awakens forces within others. Do not underestimate the weight of your presence. Do not doubt the magnitude of your actions. Do not shrink to make others comfortable. Your power is too great, your vision too clear, your purpose too urgent. Chosen one. The universe has aligned for this. Every person who has left your life, every door that closed, every struggle you endured, all of it cleared the path for your mission to manifest. Your preparation is complete. Your awakening is over. Your true work begins. Now, your life is no longer yours alone. Every thought, every intention, every action reverberates far beyond what you see. You influence energies, awaken souls, and shift realities. The time for waiting is gone. The time for questioning is gone. The time for hesitation is gone. You are ready. You are chosen. You are awake. Step fully into your power. Step fully into your mission. Step fully into the life the universe has been guiding you toward. Chosen one. The world needs you. The light needs you. Your soul knows the truth. Your awakening has ended, and your divine mission begins now. Conclusion. Chosen one. The world awaits your light. Chosen one. Now that you have walked through the chapters of your awakening, it is time to understand the truth you have carried all along. You are not here by accident. Every step, every struggle, every night spent questioning yourself, every moment you felt lost was leading to this. The universe has been preparing you, guiding you, and shaping you into the force you are today. You were chosen long before you understood what it meant to rise. Your awakening is no longer a journey of seeking. It is now a journey of doing. Your purpose is not theoretical, and your power is not hidden. It is alive, waiting for you to step fully into it. You no longer need to look outside yourself for guidance, validation, or signs. All that you need is already within you. Chosen one. Understand this. The world is shifting. Light and darkness are at war, and those who are awake are called to act, not wait. Your presence alone is enough to awaken others, to shift energy, to heal, to guide, and to inspire. You are a living catalyst, and your mission is urgent. Do not fear the responsibility. Do not doubt your abilities. Do not hesitate because of the unknown. Everything you have experienced has prepared you for this exact moment. Step forward. Act with intention. Speak with clarity. Move with purpose. Your energy matters. Your actions matter. Your light matters. The world needs what only you can give. Every person you influence, every situation you transform, every soul you awaken is a reflection of your courage to rise. The waiting is over. The preparation is complete. Chosen one. Walk boldly into your destiny. Own your power. Live your purpose. The universe has already declared you ready, and now it is time for the world to see what you were always meant to be. Your awakening has ended, and your mission has begun.